What's up, y'all? What's going on? How y'all doing today? Thank y'all for popping out. God day. We here top of the morning like we said we would be. We here like we said we would be, man. How many know that life is about showing up, man? Life is about showing up every day. That's what it's about, man. Doing what you say you gonna do when you say you gonna do it. That's what life is about. We on Facebook. We streaming. We streaming on Facebook. Let's check. Just making sure we streaming everywhere. Top of the day. Got day on TikTok. Just checking, making sure we streaming everywhere, y'all. You feel me? That's what we doing. Making sure. God day to y'all. God day to y'all. God day to y'all. I'm excited about another opportunity to do what we love, man. To do what we called to do. I don't see us streaming on Facebook, but let me see. Yeah, we on Facebook. You are live. Exactly. Well, where we at? Y'all seeing us on Facebook? Let me know. Let me know if y'all see me on Facebook, man. I don't see it. Corey Cofield was live. I don't see live right now. Come on, man. Anyway, I can't worry about that right now because it's getting on my nerves. But shout out to y'all, man. They say we on live. Instagram say we on live. God day to you. Just checking our sound as well. We live right here. Yeah, we live. Okay, bet. So good day, God day, yo. I'm excited about what we're gonna talk about today. Excited about the information we're gonna get today. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to everybody jumping on in, man. How y'all doing? Top of the morning. Top of the morning to y'all. Wait, hold on. I forgot to do something. Let me turn on my stuff to you. Wait, man. Gotta turn my lights on, man. Gotta turn my lights on. So, listen, God day to you. I'm excited to be here. Welcome to the morning shift with Corey Cofield, where we shift your perspective. We know everybody's waking up, getting ready for that morning shift. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to, go into your job and stuff like that. But that's not the shift we talking about right here. We talking about the morning shift where you shift your perspective to see only what you wish to experience and love the life that you were given today. Today is an amazing day. Um, we're talking about the cost of ignoring your passion. Now, all week so far, this is our fourth stream this week. And the whole theme of the week is discovering the power of your passion. Discovering the power of your passion. That's what it's about. This whole week, we've been talking about discovering the power of your passion. Monday, we talked about why passion is your compass, how your passion can actually lead you into where you need to be if you following your passions. Day 2, we talked about your gift is already in you. We talked about how just like an apple seed has everything it needs in the beginning to be a great big apple tree. It has the bark, the leaves, the apples, everything inside that seed is there at the beginning, right? And all you got to do is plant that seed. when you plant it and you nourish it and you do the things you're doing, you see the things you're doing, it's like from there, that can actually develop everything you need, and so we know everything you need is already in you. That's what we talked about day 2. Day 3 was the clues of from childhood, being able to see what you was passionate about when you were little and let that give you a clue of what you're supposed to be doing today. A lot of people don't know what they're supposed to be doing. And ironically, as it sounds, a lot of people are running away from their passions and they're doing stuff that they don't want to do. And we talked about how 87% of people wake up every day in jobs they hate, in relationships they don't want to be in. And we talked about how you shouldn't let that be you. And doing what you love increases your power, your energy is like a battery pack on your back. When you do what you love, it actually charges you up every day. But when you get up and go into jobs that you hate, that kind of like drains you, and it really can. That's what we talked about on yesterday. The clues from your childhood. Today is going to be very amazing because today we're talking about the cost of ignoring your passion. The cost of ignoring your passion, and a lot of people don't really see how important that is, but ignoring your passion could severely injure you. Ignoring your passions and what you love could actually kill you, man. If y'all can, share the live for me, man. Shoot it over to somebody. Share the live. Let them know what we on today. We're talking about supernatural living, man, and the cost of ignoring the things you love, the cost of ignoring your passions. So my father, passed away several years ago, and he was a preacher in Detroit, Michigan. That's where I'm from. Detroit. I'm in Los Angeles right now, living the dream out in LA. But um, my dad, he had a dream of being uh, a great pastor, right? And so he kind of ignored everything else that he loved in his life because he had like that one thing he wanted to do, which is I understand. God day, Sharon. Thanks for jumping on. So he kind of ignored the stuff that that was in his heart because he felt like he had a call on his life, which is good. You got the right to do that, but when you ignore your passions medically, it can literally kill you. Let me start off with this. An article published in PubMed, that's PUB Med, MED. It was in 2019. Let me read this to you. It said, findings. A 2019 study published in the JAMA Network, it openly found that individuals with a strong sense of life purpose had a lower risk of death and reduced incidence of cardiovascular disease. You see that? A study in 2019 published said that individuals with a strong sense of purpose, individuals with something to do, something to aim at in their life, had a lower chance of death. They had a lower risk of death and reduced incidence of cardiovascular disease. That means heart attacks. People who had a sense of purpose in their life had a less chance of dying from heart attacks and other things that cause death. That was a study that was published in the PubMed, a PubMed article. Aristotle also said that human beings are teleological beings, meaning that they have to have something to aim at. We have to have a purpose, right? Human beings were created for a purpose. They were created to have a something to do in life. And I'm telling you, when you ignore those things, when you ignore what you were called to do, and you just wake up every day in this repetitive rut, it literally kills you. It literally decreases your lifeline, right? Let me read another thing to you. This is crazy right here. The National Institute of Health, that's the NIH, on their website, they published an article that said that the NIH reported that chronic stress weakens the immune system, disturbs sleep, and increases inflammation, which contributes to conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and depression. So living in a high stress environment, going into a high chronic stressful environment, like jobs you hate, like being in relationships you don't want to be in, being in those type of chronic situations for a long period of time actually weaken your immune system. Do you hear that? That's crazy. It actually weakens your immune system, man. And it causes this disturbance in your sleep, increased inflammation, that's swelling, which contributes to such things as heart disease, diabetes, and depression. Look, ignoring your passions, ignoring your call, and living in a state of stress will literally kill you. This is why I feel like my mission is to get this word out, man. People don't really realize the effect of what stress has on them. People don't really realize the effect of what a stress-filled life could do to you. People don't get it. They running around thinking that it's cool to be stressed out all the time. They running around thinking that it's cool for you to live in a state of just stress your whole time. That's not cool. It's not healthy. And it wasn't meant for you to live that way. I could just be 100. It wasn't meant for you to live that way. So we got people that believe in the Bible, right? We got people that believe in the Bible, go to church every day, right? But they're walking around more stressed out than the people who don't even believe in God or have nothing to do with God. Make that make sense. So people are waking up every single day in these situations where they can't stand. And I just told you, I just gave you two examples of where, and I got more that I'm gonna share with you. I gave you two examples of how this affects your health. Being in chronic stressful situations weakens your immune system. Why? Because when you're in stress, your body actually kicks in the fight or flight reflex. And as I explained a couple times yesterday, the fight or flight reflex shuts down your immune system. It also shuts down your digestive system. So living in these areas of increased stress like that is only killing you slowly. We're talking about today we're talking about what happens when you ignore your passions. Living in a place where your passions are being ignored constantly. What's the cost of ignoring your passions? What's the cost of ignoring what you were meant to do in your life and doing what you love? It's a cost for it. Listen, millions of people. So listen, I remember one day, I used to do nursing for 19 years. And I worked in all aspects of the hospital. I worked all over the hospital, in the ER, med surge, burn unit, prenatal, psych ward. I literally worked everywhere in the hospital, right? I've literally worked in every part of the hospital that you can possibly imagine. Every part of the hospital that you can possibly imagine, I've worked in. So one day, I had this one patient. She was an older lady. She was beautiful, beautiful old lady, man. But she had like her skin was real wrinkled, and you can tell she had had a stressful life her whole life. And she was on her deathbed. I was her nurse. I came in every day, took her blood, everything for her, and she would have conversations with me. This lady was like 80 something years old, just basically sitting, waiting to pass away. And that was a really stressful job, man, because I would hear people, you'll be surprised at things people talk about when they're dying, when they know that their time is up and they won't be living in the next 30 days, right? And the number one thing, and I had many times where I dealt with patients that was about to die, and I had conversations with people that life was about to be taken, right? Um, Many conversations. But ironically, the number one thing that I heard people say, let me turn this up. Can y'all hear me good on Twitter, on TikTok? If y'all can hear me good, somebody just comment in there for me and say I can hear you. Hidden Jim, can you hear me good? Can you hear me good? Y'all just comment on there for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So look, this is crazy, man. Listen to this. Me doing nursing, I always ran into, I had many times where I bumped into patients that was about to die. They had 30 days to die. Some people had 2 weeks. Some people had days to live. And the number one thing, the number one conversation that people talked about, the number one conversation that people talked about was regret. The number one thing that people on their deathbed had to say was, I wish I would have. So many people died in that hospital bed with the last thoughts of their heart is, I wish I would have did this, or I wish I would have done that, or I wish I never would have, or I wish I would have listened. I wish I would have followed my passion. I wish I would have got with the person I loved, right? It's nothing worse than dying with regret. It's nothing worse than being on your deathbed and all you could think about is what you wish you would have done. That was the number one thing that I saw people do. And I'm talking about the pain that this particular lady talked to me with made me cry. The pain this lady talked to me about made me really realize that, man, death is serious. And if you die without doing what you love, how painful is that? So the number one thing that I saw in nursing that I did for 19 years, right? And everybody know that was my career, right? The number one thing that people had conversations with me about on their deathbed was regret. Past regret, things that they wish they would have done, and living in a state of just not really following what they really wanted to do in their lives. And that's what really stemmed me to say, you know what? I got to actually do what I love. And even though nursing is, I love doing nursing, it really wasn't my passion. My passion was speaking. My passion was music. And that's what I went and done. And so I feel like don't get caught up where you at the end of your rope and all you can think about is what you should have done. And you can't live your life based upon what somebody else think you should have done. Right? We're talking about the cost of ignoring your passions. Let me read something else to you right here. Now, this was an article by the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC. It was on their website. Look what they said. The CDC found that stress-related burnout, especially in high-demand work environments, contribute to mental health disorders, substance use, and chronic fatigue, reducing quality of life and workplace performance. That's diabolical. That's diabolical. Listen to that, man. The CDC done a whole study, and they found that stress-related burnout, especially in high-demand work environments, that means people getting up, going to jobs they hate, that contribute to mental health disorders, substance use, and chronic fatigue, reducing quality of life and workplace performance. So actually doing something you hate, you really can't do a really good job at it in most cases. Some cases people can do what they hate, but still do it with the utmost quality. But most people don't. You ever saw some of them commercials where the Amazon workers, they get out the truck and just sling the package? You ever saw that? Good job. Good job for trying to figure your next move out. And guess what? DM me. We can help you do that. That's what we're here to do. To help people find out what's your next move. To help people find out how to live according to your passion. I got a whole chapter in my book, Follow Your Yellow Brick Road, is on Amazon, and it talks about just that, how to find your passion. You know, it goes into showing you how to basically find what you love. You don't have to wake up every day and do stuff you hate. Who calling my name that many times? It's the twin. Oh, hey, babies. What's going on? Thank y'all for joining us, man. Tell your mom I say, hey. So look, we're talking about this morning, the cost of ignoring your passions. I just gave y'all, let me read that again for people who just jumped in. The CDC reported that they found that working in stressful related environments, it causes burnout, especially in high demand work environments, and it contributes to mental health disorders, substance abuse, chronic fatigue, and reduces the quality of life and workplace performance. So you literally can die. You literally can lower your life going into jobs you hate. That's crazy. And that's why, if you really think about it, America was born on an American dream. That's what it was supposed to be, the American dream. That means people could come to America and do what they wanted to do in their heart. That's what made people so happy. That's what made people so happy. That's what made people want to get to America. They wanted to get to America. Why? Because America was the land of the free, the land of you being able to do what you wanted to do with your life. America was a place where you can come and have a dream and do it. What happened to America? And that's why I got a campaign running, and the slogan is Make America Dream Again. Make America Dream Again. Right? We got some products. We got some products with that on it. I'm going to show y'all. We got hats, shirts, and all that, because we want people to get this movement, man. We want people to get this movement. We want people to be able to get the stuff that we're saying. We want people to be able to wear what you believe, right? Look at these. These the pink ones. Make America Dream Again. Look at that. We put that up in this camera too. Make America Dream Again. I got some people this order. These hats should be in this week, and I'm gonna get them shipped out to you. But look at that. Make America Dream Again. You can find those hats on my website. You can find those hats on my website. And I'm trying to tell you, this is the move. This is what we believe. We have to make America dream again, man. We got to get back to we need to get back to doing what we love. We need to get back to loving what we do. We need to get back to getting to a point where we can wake up every morning and do what you love, man. Right? This is something that you were meant to do. You were meant to love your life. You were meant to love, and you were meant to live your greatest life ever. You weren't meant to just to ignore what you love and just wake up every day and just go to drudgingly to this job like, oh my God, oh my God. Like, yo, we weren't meant to do that. Shouts out to Be Like, thank you. Thank you, Be Like, my moderator in here. Yeah, share the live, y'all. Share the live. If you're watching, just share it with one person, somebody who you think could benefit from this. Look, I'm not here for nothing else but to get the word out for us to dream again. I'm not here for nothing else for us to I'm not here for nothing else but for people to know that you can live your best life. You know that people don't you don't just have to live this unfulfilled life, this unfulfilled existence. You can be happy, man. You can be happy. You actually can do what you love. You actually can live the best life ever. You can. And I believe you will. We got to take some actions to create a new life. We got to create a new life. Listen, the World Health Organization. Listen to this. The World Health Organization did an article, officially recognized burnout as an occupational phenomenon linked to chronic workplace stress that has not been successfully managed. Symptoms include energy depletion, increased mental distance, and reduced professional efficiency. Look at this, man. These are studies by high-level places. They saying that they officially recognized burnout as an occupational phenomenon. That means burnout is killing people. Burnout is hurting people, is stopping people, is putting people up in the bed, is making people, is injuring people. This is what burnout is doing. Now, what is burnout, in case you don't know? What is burnout? Burnout is when you get to a point where you just done. You get to a job and you feel like you just burnt out, man. No, nothing you do can make you happy in that job. You go in the job mad and upset and irritated all day long. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine going into a place where you are miserable? But you do that for 35 years. You expected to do that for 40 years. Do you really think that was meant for you to do? Huh? Or have you dumbed down what you were meant to do in your life? Have you just accepted what you have to do to be paid? I got to do what I got to do. I understand that. But you also can create the life you want. You also can create the life that you want to create. I saw my father wake up every day, go into Chrysler, punch a clock for 30 something years. My dad went there and I know he wasn't happy because his dream was to do full-time ministry. He wanted to be a preacher and he wanted to give his life to bringing people to God. But he was so burnt out on the job, that it affected him being able to really jump into what he wanted to do and believe heavenly in what he wanted to do. Why? Because it was always a struggle. He was always financially strapped. Money was always funny, right? And so when you stressing out on how you're gonna survive, when you stressing out on how you're gonna live, how you're gonna pay a bill, how many know it's hard to think about your dream? How many know it's hard to focus on doing something you love when you feel like you in a rat race just trying to survive? Right? You in a rat race just trying to survive in life. So you get up every day in these jobs you hate. You go every day to these places you don't want to be in. You were in relationships that you can't stand. You really don't want to be with the person, but you feel like, hey, You know, what else is out there? You feel like you're going to settle for something. Let me tell you something. If you're settling for a relationship that you know you don't want to be in, I'm going to tell you right now, make a difference, make a change, make a decision today. It's not one person alive that you can't live without. There's not one person alive that you can't continue to move your ship forward if they weren't on it. You know how I know that? Because we were all born one to a box. And when we die, it's one to a box. God wouldn't create your life to have to operate based upon somebody else. God wouldn't create your life that you needed somebody else in order for you to be able to strive in any way, shape, or form. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Everybody was designed to have what they need inside of them to survive for themselves. Somewhere along the way, we felt like it was okay to attach to another person. And you know what we do? We attach to these illegitimate relationships to try to garner happiness out of them. And unfortunately, we use someone, we try to draw our happiness from someone else. We try to draw our happiness from another person. We try to draw our happiness from a job. And when we fail to do that, then we get depressed. Then we looking at the person that we're with like they're not all that. But guess what? It's not no person on this earth that was meant to make you happy. Happiness is an inside job. Being happy, being fulfilled is an inside job. And that's the problem. So many people live their life trying to be happy based upon somebody else, that it ain't cool. And I got somebody on my TikTok running their mouth saying that's not true. We are all here for each other. That's not what I'm saying. They must have came in on the end and now they making a comment. That's why you shouldn't run your mouth unless you know what somebody's saying. Because beast mode is your life not here based upon somebody else. You're not meant to be happy based upon another person living. Yes, everybody here to be a part of everybody else's experience, but your experience don't depend on the next person. It's not one person on this earth that should should be able to make you happy. Nobody on this earth should complete you. That's heresy. You complete yourself. Your happiness comes from you. When two people get together that's not happy and they try to make each other happy, that don't work. Nobody makes you happy. You make yourself happy from the inside. You be happy with your own life. And once you absorb that happiness, once it pours out of you, then you meet another person where the happiness is pouring out of them, and then they connect. They connect and you make a whole. But you can't get an incomplete person with another incomplete person and think you're going to get together and make a complete person. It don't work like that. So people who run their mouth on the internet but have nothing else to show for it, please miss me. I know what I'm talking about. This stuff it's proof that shows this. So although relationships is made to edify you, they weren't made to complete you. You don't need to be married to be happy. Matter of fact, if you try to get married to be happy, I guarantee you it won't work. I guarantee you it won't work. So many people that's the reason why so many, especially women, that's the reason why so many women end up not married. You know why? Because they thinking their husband's going to complete them. Their husband's going to come and make them happy. Life don't work like that. You have to be happy from within. And then you draw another happy person to you. But if you incomplete, guess what you're going to draw to you? an incomplete person. So a lot of y'all need to just sit down somewhere and really focus on your life. Really focus on being what you need to be. Really go inside and focus on your passions. Allow your passions to create who you need to be. And while you're living in that path, while you're living on that route, you're going to attract the person that you need. What they say, what you say? We keep looking for comfortable. We looking for a comfort place being oppressed. Happiness is a state of mind. No one or thing can make you happy. Exactly. Then we got this other guy up here that is this dude Beast Mode come in saying that's not true and all this. But listen, let me tell you something. People don't know what really being happy is. People don't know what really draws true happiness. Ironically. And that's sad. Most people don't know what true happiness is. Most people don't know what that true happiness is, man. They don't know what it is. They think they do. But true happiness comes from within you. True happiness comes from being able to see what your life should be and go after it, right? So you got to learn to be happy in what you were designed to do. And once you find yourself happy, I guarantee you will draw another happy person to you. But see, a lot of us are walking around incomplete in life. We incomplete. And then we draw other incomplete people to us. That's not how it was meant to work. That's not how it was meant to work. Listen, your passions will create your provision. For y'all that just jumped in, welcome to the morning shift with Corey Cofield. God day. God day to you. The morning shift with Corey Cofield, meaning we use the morning to shift our perspective, to only see what we wish to experience and to shift our paradigm. Do you know it's possible for you to shift your environment? Do you know it's possible for you to create the life you want with your mind? Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. TikTok, thanks for the follow. W. Is that William? Thank you. I appreciate that. Right? So this is the stuff we talking about, man. Happiness is an inside job. Happiness comes from you using your passions to create the life you want. So we talking about today. We talking about today the cost of ignoring passions. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for the likes. Appreciate that. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. We're talking about the cost of ignoring your passions today. And I just read a study by the World Health Organization. It said the World Health Organization officially recognized burnout as an occupational phenomenon linked to chronic workplace stress that has not been successfully managed. Symptoms include energy depletion, increased mental distance, and reduced physical capacity and efficiency. This is what happens when you walk away from your passions and you go to jobs that you hate every day. Knowing, like I said, 87% of people wake up every day and go to jobs they hate. 87% of people, when studied, said they hate their job. Now, if you're doing something you hate, what state of mind are you in while you're doing it? That's crazy. If you do something you hate every day, your body is in fight or flight mode every single day for long periods of time. And when your body's in fight or flight mode, like I said earlier, you shut down, in your immune system, you shut down your digestive system, and all your energy goes to your arms and legs for fight or flight. But the problem with this is we weren't meant to live in fight or flight for long periods of time. You weren't meant for that. You weren't meant to live in fight or flight for years. Think about a person going to a job, been there 30 years. Every day they woke up dreading it. Every day they woke up, couldn't stand it. That means every day they woke up, their body was in fight or flight mode. So that means every day they woke up, their immune system wasn't operating at a high level. That means their digestive system was working at a lower capacity. So what happens if every day you wake up and you live under where your body is digesting your food improperly? Your immune system is operating at a weakened level. What happened? Years and years of going through this, your body is starting to break down. Did you know over 80% of hospital visits is related to stress-related symptoms? Over 80% of hospital visits every day worldwide is related to stress-related symptoms. But they're giving you all this medication. They're giving you all these pills. They're giving you all this stuff that kills you even more. Instead of saying, listen, you're stressed out. Take some time to relax. Go find what you're passionate about. Did you know that your gift will make room for you? Did you know that ignoring your passion can kill you literally? Thank y'all for come on, man. Somebody give me some roses on TikTok. Let's get it popping, man. Did you know that doing something you hate can literally kill you slowly? So my dad, like back in the day, my dad got me a job. I talked about this a couple days ago. My dad got me a job at Chrysler. I was making over $20 an hour, full benefits. I mean, I can go get massages, glasses, whatever I wanted. The best insurance ever. You could take days off, paid, all this stuff. But I worked on the assembly line, and I installed the firewalls in the expeditions and Explorer trucks. The firewalls is a fiberglass sheet that you put in between the motor and the cab of the car. So if the car catches on fire, the motor, it keeps the fire from coming back into the car. The only problem with it is fiberglass. And if anybody ever worked with fiberglass, it's like working with glass. Literal little pieces of glass get all in your skin and get all over your body. And the first day I worked, I didn't know anything about that. I just wanted to work for Chrysler. I thought I found the best job ever. They put me on the fiberglass, and I had on shorts and a tank top. It's 100 degrees in the plant. And you know what happens when you sweat, right? Your pores open. And when your pores open with little fiberglass pieces on you, what happens? The fiberglass gets in your body, in your skin. So I'm literally in my skin, like nails is in my skin, yo. Like literally nails. I'm in there miserable. So this job that I wanted so bad, I mean, I was miserable. And I worked a 12-hour shift, then 16 hours. I'm in that joint hurting. I'm in there hurting, miserable every day, waking up every day. I had to be at work at 4:30 in the morning. And I'm from Detroit. So it's ice cold outside. I'm talking about the most cold winter that people out here in LA and all you, we have no idea of what it's like. I'm talking about freezing cold below zero, 30 below zero, and I'm getting up to go into this plant. It takes you 40 minutes to warm your car up. Just imagine that. You got to get all the snow and ice off your windows. I'm getting up miserable. Every day I wake up, I'm thinking, what excuse can I give these people? So just imagine, I was miserable in that job. And I did it because my dad got the job for me. How many of us are doing what we don't want to do because of somebody else? How many of us are in jobs that we really wouldn't want to be in, but we're trying to please somebody else? How many of us are in situations that you really don't want to be in because you don't want to hurt the next person? How many of y'all? How many people in my listening to my voice right now can say that you are 100% happy in your relationship? Huh? We calling out some things. Can you say that you're 100% happy in your relationship right now? Now, we know everything just don't be peaches and cream, and every relationship is issues. Every relationship you're gonna have different things, and you're gonna have problems and different stuff like that in relationships. We know that. We know that. We know that that's a real thing. Every relationship not going to just be peaches and cream. But I'm talking about the relationships you know you're not supposed to be in. The one you know that you were supposed to leave years ago. But you only there out of fear. You're only there out of fear of change. You're only there because you don't want to be alone. So you dumb down what you know you should be getting. You take a lesser experience because you feel like, hey, it ain't much out there in the world, so I might as well settle for this. Do you know that's BS? Did you know that you can attract the perfect person to you? Did you know that you can attract the man of your dreams, the woman of your dreams? Did you know that you can attract the person that will truly make you happy in your life? Did you know that? But it takes you, one, not being afraid. It takes you not being afraid to be alone. It takes you not being afraid to be by yourself, to not be in a relationship, right? It takes that. It takes you saying that, you know what? It's okay if I'm by myself. It's okay if I'm by myself right now. It's okay. It's okay if I don't have somebody with me, sleeping with me at night. We have to be comfortable in our own skin. We got to be comfortable by ourselves. We have to be comfortable knowing that it's okay, man. Nobody, you don't have to have a relationship. You don't have to be with somebody, especially if it's not healthy, especially if they're not serving you, especially if they're not a person who's completing you or making you better, man. What do you need that for? I hear people say all the time, I can do bad by myself. Especially our women out here. You don't have to settle in relationships you know don't serve you. This man sitting up, you the one going to work, you the one paying all the bills. He driving the car while you gone. Come back, car smelling like smoke, no gas in it. He done did all this stuff, right? And all because you don't want to be by yourself. Women, listen, you can attract the perfect man to you. There is no shortage. I know a lot of people are portraying that it's a shortage of people out here. A lot, now granted, a lot of the African American men and brown men are incarcerated, but there's still millions of men. It's still millions of eligible men out here with a mind, with a conversation. It's still eligible men and women, fellas out here that's not dotting all over the place, not twerking all over the internet, drinking Casamigos on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all day long. It's still women that got value. It's still women that want something out of life. It's still men that do more than just sit up and play video games. It's still single men. I know I got a group of guys that we travel every year. And these guys like myself, single, take care of their kids, doing what they need to do in life. They doing big stuff. So what I'm trying to tell you, you will draw what your perspective is. Whatever your perspective in life, you will make your reality. So if you walk around with a perspective, there's a shortage of men or there's a shortage of women, guess what? Guess what you're going to experience? Exactly what you expect. So I'm telling you, you can use your subconscious mind You can use your heart to draw the person you need to yourself. You can use your mind and your heart to create a relationship that you deserve. That's why I'm by myself right now, because I'm like, I want to develop into who I need to be. See, a lot of us try to jump into relationships with people incomplete, right? I always say it like this. It's like going to buy a fish tank before you get the fish, right? You don't know what kind of fish you're going to get, but you go out and go purchase a 200-gallon fish tank before you get the fish. And then you go get a goldfish, and the thing is this big. And now you got a 200-gallon tank for a little fish like that. It's not necessary. So what I mean is you got people to go try to run and get into relationships before they develop into who they need to be. So you don't even know who you really are, and you jump in a relationship. And so as you grow and as you change, you grow away from the person. And next thing you know, y'all ain't nothing alike. Y'all got nothing in common, and y'all never did. But now you're seeing it. But now you invested into this situation 5 years. It's not doing you no good. It's not helping you in no way. But you got to stick there because you say, I've been there 5 years and I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste it. I've been here 5 years, man. So you stay in a relationship that you know is not serving you. You stay in a relationship where you know that you're not happy in. Just because you've been there, just because you're comfortable, just because you feel like, I don't want to waste time, or I don't want to wait. Let me tell you something. First of all, if you get a lesson out of any situation, you won. If you get a lesson, it's not a loss. If you get a lesson, it's not time wasted. So if you spend time with this person and in that time you developed who you were, and you can really look at yourself and say, man, this is who I am as a person now, and I got to see that by being in this relationship, then it wasn't a loss. It wasn't a loss. But let me tell you, it's not a shortage of relationships. You can have what you want. But do you believe you can have what you want? Do you believe that you can find a person that will love you and you alone? Do you truly believe that? Or do you believe all Negroes ain't shit? Or all women is thoughts? All this. What do you believe? What do you believe? Because what you believe will be your perspective. Even the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So if you think in your heart ain't no good people out here, all women are hoes and all men are dogs, guess what you're going to attract? Roof, roof. That's what you're going to attract. You're going to attract what you believe. But if you say there are good men out here, I will find a man that will love me for me. I will find a man that will be faithful for me. I'll find a man that will be concerned about my needs and adjust to it. I'll find a man that I can grow with, that I can love, that I can be genuine with, that I can be truthful and transparent with. If this is your belief, you will attract that person to you. I promise you, you will. Thank you, man. Welcome to the morning shift. That's what we're doing. We're shifting perspectives. See, all these things are perspectives. If you have a perspective of every man is a dog, how can you attract anything else? Because your mind going to attract what you see. I gotta like that myself, man. I gotta like that myself. You're going to attract what you see. You're going to attract what you believe. I'm telling you, don't ignore your passions anymore. Don't ignore the stuff that you love anymore. Don't ignore what you know to be true anymore. Don't do it. Don't settle. Don't dumb yourself down anymore. You can live your passions. And as I told y'all, let me go back again. I got one more, I believe. I got one more. I'm trying. I need to give me some kind of tripod for my other streaming on TikTok. Listen, I got one more. The American Psychological Association. Y'all can look up this stuff. We're talking about ignoring your passion. What's the cost? What's the cost of ignoring your passions? What's the cost of waking up every day and ignoring what you love and doing what you have to do to survive and not loving what you do? What's the cost of it? The American Psychological Association, APA, the findings, the APA noted that the lack of personal fulfillment or passion leads to high levels of anxiety and depression, with chronic stress being the primary trigger for burnout and emotional exhaustion. Yo, come on, man. Do y'all hear that? The American Psychological Association said that the lack of a personal fulfillment, or passion leads to higher level of anxiety and depression, which leads to chronic triggering of burnout and emotional exhaustion. Not having something that fulfills you, not having a passion, not going. Listen, everybody was born to go after what you love. Everybody was born to go after what you love, man. Everybody was born to take on the stuff that makes you happy. What happened to make us walk away from that? What happened to make us walk away from our dreams and our passions and start to just do what we had to do to survive? We got concerned about our well-being where I gotta survive. How many people in jail right now because they had to do what they had to do to survive? How many people woke up dead because they were doing what they had to do to survive? Let me tell you this Harvard study. This is Harvard now. Harvard. Look what Harvard study found. A Harvard study emphasized that having a sense of purpose can add up to 7 years to your life expectancy. People without a passion or purpose are more vulnerable to disease, depression, and premature death, man. Yo, listen. This crazy. The Harvard study said having a emphasized sense of purpose can add up to 7 years to your life expectancy. You want to live a guaranteed 7 years or more? You want to live that? Have a purpose in life. Have a purpose that fulfills you. Everybody was meant to be fulfilled, man. We weren't meant to have this state of utterance where we just barely going through life like, Yo, no, that wasn't what you were meant to do, man. You wasn't meant to live like that. You weren't meant to live like that. You were meant to be happy. You were meant to wake up vibrant and with energy and in love, man. Do you know you were meant to be in love? Your body was built for love. Your body was built for love, man. It wasn't built for fighting and hating and all this stuff. I got my son with me today. He over here knocked out. I love my little buddy. This is what my life is about now. Spending time with my kids, just seeing them prosper. And I'm seeing that, yo, I was all stressed for nothing. I was stressed for nothing, man. My whole first half of my life was just a struggle and a battle. Just trying to survive, trying to do what I had to do, man. That's why I'm so passionate about this. I just want us to be happy. I want you to live your best life and I want you to be fulfilled. and ignoring your passion. Look, I done read 7 things today on studies that showed you what happens dealing with stress, living an unfulfilled life. Let's do another one. Cleveland Clinic. The Cleveland Clinic warns that emotional suppression and lack of fulfillment can increase the risk of burnout, digestive problems, weakened immunity, and sleep disorder. How many of y'all out there having sleep disorders right now? How many of y'all out there right now saying, I'm having problems sleeping? Yo, it's about being honest, man. It's about being honest. How many of y'all can truly say, that you feel like you've had burnout? How many of y'all can truly say that you feel like you had burnout in your life? How many of y'all can truly say that you feel like you didn't sleep good last night? Can you say that? Can you feel like that you didn't sleep the best that you know you could have? Have you been having problems sleeping? Have you been having issues where your sleep is disturbed? Here's why. Here's why. Emotional suppression and lack of fulfillment can increase the risk of burnout, digestive problems, weakened immune system, and sleep disorders. Burnout, living in stress, doing something you don't want to do, being in relationships you know you don't want to be in, but you there because you feel like, hey, I can't get better. That's a lie. That's a lie, man. You absolutely can be better, and you can get better. So we talked about so far, what are some of the cost of ignoring your passions? We talked about what are some of the things that happens when you ignore what you were meant to do. What are they? Let's recap. Studies show that not living according to your passions causes you to take about 7 years off your life. So people with a purpose can add almost 7 years to their life just by doing what you love, right? Doing what you hate and not living your ideal life can lead to stress disorders, sleep disorders, digestive problems, mental burnout, heart disease, heart attacks, high blood pressure, sleep disorders, being irritable, anger, strife, depression. All these things come from not living a fulfilled life. And as I mentioned earlier, over 80% of hospital visits are related to stress-related illnesses. 80% of hospital visits worldwide have been contributed to straight stress-related illnesses. Are you waking up every day stressed? Are you waking up every day stressed? Ask yourself that. Are you waking up every day stressed? Waking up every day wondering how you're going to make it. That's not how we were meant to live, man. Yo, subscribe to us on YouTube, yo. We can appreciate that, y'all. If y'all can, run over to YouTube, Corey_Cofield, and give us a follow. We on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We can use some followers over on Twitch, y'all. So y'all can run over there and give me a follow, man. I probably got like 2 followers. But I'm grateful for them 2 people, right? So today we're talking about the cost of ignoring your passions. What's the cost, man? What's the cost? What's the cost? On social media, if y'all can feel anything I'm saying, man, just give me if we feel you. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a we feel you, man, to let me know y'all hearing my message. And I'm not on here talking for nothing. And I know even if nobody responds, I know somebody hearing me. I know somebody hearing me, even if it's one person. Even if it's one person and say, yo, I woke up this morning, Corey, and I'm going to live my passions even more based upon what I heard today than I did what I was meant to do. And whether it's one person show up or 1 million, I'm still here every day, 5:30 a.m. California time. I'm still going to be here bringing the message to dream again. I'm still here bringing the message to believe in what you believe, man. And I'm still here to say nobody can determine what's best for your life but you. Because nobody knows what you were meant to do but you. And nobody can tell you what's best for you. You know what's best for you. Follow your heart, man. Follow your heart. Let your heart be your compass. Listen, I'm just going to break down a little bit why it's so important for us to follow our passions. And hopefully this resonates with somebody. It's important for you to follow your passion because, listen, God's way of getting what he wants into the world. See, God's not going to come out of his supernatural existence to come into an earthly world to do something. So what God will do is he will put his desires in the form of a dream inside of an individual. And then he will inspire that individual to carry out that dream. That dream is actually God's gifts to the world. Just say, for instance, you got a person that loves whales. You got to be a special person to love whales. Like, this is what you love. That was a desire given to you by God because somebody got to love the whales. Somebody got to love the birds. Somebody got to love every particular piece of butterfly. Did you know it's 1,000 different species of butterflies? Over 1,000 different species of butterflies. It had to be somebody that had a love for butterflies to be able to even know that. So God will use the people as an incubator. Hello, how you doing there? God will use the people as an incubator in order to get what he wants into the world. He will use the people's dreams and your heart to get what he wants into the world. So if you have a desire to do some stuff, if you have a desire to end child trafficking, that was a desire God put in your heart. So it's imperative that we do what's in our hearts. It's imperative that we do what our dreams are dictating, because your dreams is God's ways of getting to the world. So when you ignore your dream, you ignore God. When you walk away from your dream, you walk away from God. So we're here to connect people back to their dreams, in turn connecting people back to God. That's the plan. When you connect back to yourself, when you connect back to what you should be doing with your life, you connect back to what God has for you to do. And your dreams and desires were put in you by God, man. You just didn't have a dream for nothing. You didn't have a desire to be great for nothing. That wasn't by mistake. I know people didn't believe in you. I know people didn't believe in you. But so what? All it takes is your faith. All it takes is your belief. All it takes is you believing in yourself and knowing what you were meant to do. What's up, twins? Thank you for joining, Dimples. Hope you're well. Hope you have an amazing day. So if y'all got anything y'all want me to address, put it in the chat, man. And don't be saying no crazy stuff. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, FIV. Thank you for joining. Today is going to be an amazing day, man. We're going to live on purpose. Today is going to be an amazing day that we're going to start back getting back to our passions. We're going to start back getting back to what we love. We talked about today the cost of ignoring your passions. And we talked about how multiple studies showed. Let me read one more. John Hopkins medicine. John Hopkins medicine. Everybody know what that is. According to the John Hopkins, individuals with a positive outlook and clear life goals are more likely to maintain better heart health and lower inflammation. While the lack of fulfillment contributes to emotional decline. Come on, man. This is the John Hopkins of medicine. They said individuals with a positive outlook and a clear life goals are more likely to maintain better heart health and lower inflammation markers, things that cause your body to swell, right? And a person that has a defined goal that they want to do in their life, they less likely to have emotional decline. Thank you, Be Like. Appreciate that. Yeah, follow us on our social media platforms, y'all. Corey Cofield. Thank you. Listen, it's been proven in so many studies. I just read about 9 of them this morning. Y'all can go back and listen to it once we post it. But I done read about 9 different things that talk about living under stress and ignoring your purpose and your passions. That just kills you slowly. Ignoring your passions kills you slowly, and we won't do it no more. So what can we do? What can we do? We can start living more according to what you love to do. You know what you love. Start asking yourself, what would you do if money wasn't an issue? If everything I needed was taken care of, what is it that I will wake up and do every day? Ask yourself that. What would I wake up and do every single day if money wasn't an issue? If all things I needed was paid for, what is it that I will wake up and do every day? Ask yourself, what did you want to do from the ages of 7 to 15? Motivational speaker and life coach, world-renowned Brian Tracy. Y'all can look him up, Brian Tracy, one of the top speakers in the world. He talked about a study that showed that whatever you want to do between the ages of 7 and 15, most likely was your passions. Most likely was the stuff that you were meant to do for the rest of your life. Be Like said that she would give back to those and serve others. That's amazing, because your life and your goals should be greater than you. It should be to help more people than yourself. It should be able to take people and help them be better. That's what it should do. It should help people get back to what they love. Your mission should be greater than you. It should be for you, not just you and your foe and no more. It should be for the world. So ask yourself today, what are my passions? And if you're in a relationship that you know you don't want to be in, I'm not telling you to abruptly just leave. I'm not telling you to abruptly just say, walk out of a job and quit. That's not what I'm saying. But if you know you're in a relationship you don't want to be in, or you're in a job you hate, start putting together an exit plan. Start asking yourself, what does my life look like without this person or without this job? And don't look at it as what it can look like in a negative way. See it in a way of potential. What could my life be? What would be, how would I live my greatest life if I left this job? What else would I do to make me great, to make me feel amazing every day I woke up? What is it? You ask yourself those questions. And I'm willing to bet you that your subconscious mind will come up with an answer. You were meant to live happy, man. You were meant to be great. You were meant to enjoy your life every single day. You were meant to live your greatest purpose ever. You were truly meant to be amazing. You were truly meant to be amazing. And nothing in this world could stop you from doing it. Nothing. So what? They didn't believe in you. People will think you crazy believing in your own dreams. But don't settle. Don't settle not 1 second for relationships you know you don't want. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Fox what is that? MIJ. I hope I said it right. Forgive me if I didn't. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Fox MJJ. Fox MJJ. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Now, 1 more second, are we going to live beneath what we know we should live? Now, 1 more second, are we going to move outside of what we know we should be doing because of fear? Now, 1 more second, are we going to go into jobs that we hate because we feel like we have no other alternative? There is an alternative. You know you can be happy, right? You know you were meant to be happy, right? You know you were meant to live your greatest life. And mediocrity is nowhere in you. So sometimes in order to lead an orchestra, you have to turn your back to the crowd. Sometimes in order to do great things, you're going to have to cut some people off. But your life depends on it. Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about, man? I'm here. You got any situations you want to talk about, any relationship things you want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. If y'all can, run over to YouTube and follow me on YouTube, Corey_Cofield. I'm on all social media platforms. I would love to support. I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I appreciate all the love from you all. Y'all know I'm here every morning. Every day. Where we shift in perspectives. The morning shift. Where we're not talking about a shift like a 9 to 5. We're talking about the shift of perspective. The shift of saying we're mourning something. No, we're not mourning anything. We're happy. We're rejoicing. We're turning mourning into rejoicing. We're making sure that you have what you need to go through the rest of the day feeling like you can do this. That you got a support that's here with you virtually every day. Just say that everything, hello, how you doing, love? How you doing? Thanks for joining. To say every day that you have everything you need. Every day that no weapon formed against you will prosper. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How's your day going? I'm here to tell everyone here that no weapon formed against you will prosper. Let people talk about you. It's all good. It's all good. Don't get caught up in the chatter. Remember, successful people talk about solutions. Broke people talk about other people. So don't worry about people talking about you. Thanks for joining, Russ. Appreciate that. Thanks for joining the butterfly symbol. Thank y'all. Share the live, man. We'll be here every morning, 5:30 California time. We try to stay at least an hour and a half, just helping, just being a positive source of light, man. There's so much stuff on the internet that we can watch that's pure foolishness. But I believe how you start your day is how you'll end it. So if you start your day, that's why I'm here at 5:30 a.m. because I want to make sure I'm here when you wake up. I want to make sure I'm here when you wake up to sow into your life, to tell you that you're amazing, to tell you that you don't have to be in relationships you hate, to tell you that you don't have to go into jobs that you don't want to go into, to tell you it's a process to exit out of these things, to tell you that you can draw the perfect person to you, to tell you that your life wasn't meant for struggle, that you weren't created for the rat race, and that your passion will create your provision. That's what I'm here to do. And I'm going to do it every single morning. Hopefully that one person can stop in and feel better. One person can stop in and feel like I've said something to encourage them. I just want to be that person. There's so much negativity on the internet, so much stuff that just tear you down and tell you how you're insignificant and you missing this, you don't got the bag, you doing this. I just want to hear this. I'm here to say you are amazing. And everything that you need will be provided. All wrapped up in your gift. Oh. Been up since 4 something. Getting ready for this. But I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. I can use your support, man. Run on over to Amazon if you can. My new book, Follow Your Yellow Brick Road, is on Amazon. I got 3 more books I'm publishing. Hopefully that they'll be out today. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, love, for becoming my number 3 fan. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. Thank you, young lady. I'm trying to see your name. Oh, I didn't mean to send that. Sorry. I'm not trying to get you to jump on there. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here until people love 78. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the gift. You're amazing. I appreciate the support, man. I know you guys don't have to listen, but like I said, if I get one person, if Love 78, like the name says, love is a beautiful thing. If Love 78 is the only person that got something out of this, I am so happy. But I know. Thank you, Be Like. Much love. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. You'll go live one day? Okay, let's schedule it. DM me. DM me. You said you're going to go live one day. We're going to hold you to it. Because I know you got something in you. I know you got something in you to say. You got something in you. Let me follow you back right now. Thank you, Love 78. What's your real name? It might be Love 78. That's a good name. It's a cool name. We'll go live one day. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Lynette. Did I say that right? Lynette or Lynette? Lynette or Lynette? Say the first or second one if I said it right. Okay, let's do it again. Is it Lynette? Put yes if I said it right. I'm talking to people I'm streaming on the other networks. I'm talking to somebody on my TikTok. Okay, she broke it down. And what if I still can't read it? That make me feel so dumb. Lynette. I hope, oh Lord, I hope I said that right. Jesus. Oh, wait. Don't. Yo, I've been here since 5:30, yo. Lynette, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the follow. Share the live with me. With somebody if you can, okay? We'll be here every single day. Every single day we'll be here inspiring people to be amazing. If y'all want to support in any way, there's the Cash App on the screen, CTE Cash. You know, thank you. Peace and blessings to you, Lynette. Thank you. Mike Jordan, thanks for joining. We appreciate y'all. Hey, listen. One more thing. Every Monday, 6:30 p.m. California time, we have a Mind Fest meetup on Zoom where we have people from all walks of life come together on Zoom every Monday, 6:30 p.m. It's called the Mind Fest Mastermind Society Meetup. Right? We there. Let me put this in the chat. MINDIFEST. Mind Fest Meetup. That's every Monday on Zoom. Now, if y'all want to come, we got doctors, lawyers, producers, real estate agents. It's all kind of people that's there it's just a group of people that's holding each other accountable to be great, right? We go over different books like the 4 Agreements. We go over different things to be able to live and operate at a high level of vibration. We set goals and make each other responsible for, hold each other accountable. What the heck? Accountable for your goals. So you got people that's going to say, hey, did you get that done? Thank you. Be like, Mind the Fest meetup every Monday, 6:30. DM for it. DM for the link, y'all. We there every Monday, and you can be a part of that. You know, if you vibrating at a high level. If not, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's not meant for everybody, but for people who want to live at a high level, it's for you. So the Mind of Fest meetup, is every Monday at 6:30. Every Monday at 6:30. Let me put Monday. I should have put Monday. It's every Monday at 6:30. So if you want to be that, if you want to be a part of that, DM me and we'll get you over the link. We just don't post the link like that because people be tripping. Let me see if I can find the flyer right quick. I don't even know how I can do that, but I'll be learning on this Instagram stuff, y'all, and this social media stuff. So I'll have it ready for y'all tomorrow because I definitely don't know how to add it to the screen right now. Post a flyer. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Right? Post a flyer. I don't know. Hey, but you know what? It's on my Instagram. If you go to my Instagram, Corey_Cofield, y'all see the Mind Fest flyer there. It's pinned to the first thing. It's the first thing on my feed. So you'll be able to see it. I wish I knew a way to pin that junk here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. So, but yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all. We did what we said we was going to do. We said we're going to be here for this time, and we here. We here. It's the flyer. Look at that. Mind the Fest meetup flyer. Mind the Fest meetup flyer. Here you go. This is on my Instagram, Corey_Cofield. So y'all pop over there and y'all can see what I'm talking about. I have it set up tomorrow so I can put it up here. I'm so grateful for my moderator, always on top of everything, man. Shout out to her and her foundation that raises money for leukemia and different things for kids. Her son passed away prematurely from that, and her passion now is to help people in all walks of life. She raises money. She does stuff for that cause. And another example of how your passions can create a life for you, you know? And so, I appreciate y'all. So look, we about to close up. We've been here, as we said, an hour and a half. We want to do an hour and a half every day. Run over to Amazon, y'all. Check out my new book, Follow Your Yellow Brick Road. Your passion leads to your provision. It's a detailed chronicle of how to find your passion and how to get to it. I'm guarantee you it'll help. Thank you for that. I'm sure she enjoyed that. You have a blessed day as well. We here every day. DM me, love 78. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. Oh, wow, I reached my goal. Love 78. You the truth. May the Lord increase your years. Clap it up, yo. We got yo, she got me my goal today. Yo, you know what? Girl, I'm gonna send you a ham sandwich if you eat pork. I appreciate you so much. Bam, we got our goal, man. We got our goal for the day. See, you never know who will come in and be a blessing to you, man. You just got to show up and do what you're supposed to do. It is good people out there, and you're one of them. I appreciate you. And I believe that. I believe it's good people in this world. That's all I believe I attract. I believe you get what you attract, and I believe it's amazing people, and you just showed that again. So appreciate you. Share the live with somebody if y'all can. Like I say, I'm here every day, same bat channel, same bat time. You feel me? I'll be right here. So I'm grateful. Y'all can run on over to the website, CoreyCofield.com. We got our custom merch. Do not disturb custom merch. Check it out. Yeah. Do not disturb custom hoodies. Tell people I'm on D&D, man. Do not disturb me. I'm on D&D. Do not disturb me. Right? And sometimes you got to go on do not disturb in order to do what you need to do in your life, man. So just know that. We also got the merch, the Make America Dream Again hats. We got 4 different colors. Let me let y'all see those. There they go. Make America Dream Again. Y'all, we can use the support on our merchandise too. You can go to our website, CoreyCofield.com, and find all that. Find all my social media stuff. Listen, in closing, be intentional about your energy today. Be intentional about your conversations. Watch what you're talking to and watch what you're talking about. You deserve it. And just know, if you talking to 5 people with no job, you'll be the 6th. So it's important who you hang around, who you allow in your energy, and everybody doesn't deserve your energy. Everybody doesn't deserve your time, and everybody don't deserve to be a part of your life. Choose wisely. Y'all hear me? We out of here. Till the morning. God day. Peace.